Previous question is you would do that but low response. Like the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this question in 3, 2, 1.
That was a good game, dude.
It was. At first I was like, oh man, this is really going really well.
That was a good game, dude.
It was. At first I was like, oh man, this is really going really well. My first few shots were pretty dope, and then I forgot how the game got played, and then you went complete
He went ham.
Yeah, you went complete off the rail and just killed everybody.
Well, that's the funny thing about croquet, because I've played before where somebody was on the last wickets, and we were all the way down the other end, and all of a sudden, somebody gets a lucky shot where they hit somebody and disrupts the whole game. Now, granted, when we played, we never played you could bring your ball back in.
Right.
Right. So you have to, if you took a drop, anywhere in the woods, if you couldn't hit it, it's a drop. You lose a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But I mean, we usually try to always come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good game.
It was very fun, and it was you guys. I mean, you guys said you came back. You didn't really come back.
We came back. We were very far behind.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
We were way far.
Yeah, we were.
Really?
Yeah.
I was the only one
behind who?
Huh?
It wasn't behind me. I figured once Jeff hit the front,
it was behind. Was it you? Was Uncle Jeff in the?
Jeff was in the front.
The whole time.
Jeff went through double wickets first.
Yeah.
But then after that, you
I
guys
followed
caught up
by
pretty good. You went ham. You killed everybody.
What was that?
I'm not the thing there by accident.
Why is it up?
Because I have it open to charge the standing speaker.
I say, what'd you break, Joe? No, it was a good game, but it goes to show you that in that game, especially with teams, anything can happen.
Yep, for sure.
Also kind of shows how one good move kind of wins the entire game. Because really we were doing really good up until you just showed up, and then it was just a massacre.
Yeah.
You split us up,
and that's always the key. Is
you split us up, and we couldn't do anything.
And at some point, somebody has to become a rover and go after people. Because if not,
without you, we would have lost 100%.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's getting big enough.
Terry was off, and then she got on at the end. So I was like, all right, maybe she sees better in the dark.
Yeah, well, she switched the mallets.
Speaking of that, outside.
Oh, you mean T? I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I don't even think about that.
That was, it couldn't have been them. Because I was outside setting everything up when they came.
Oh, yeah, well, it definitely couldn't have been them. And you heard my alarm when I came in. Right? Did you hear? I mean, I came right in.
No, it could have been you.
I came right in.
I know it wasn't Yeggs.
Yeah.
How?
Because he was here before everybody. I was sitting outside when he came.
I didn't know what time everybody was here. I came last, but I came right inside.
So whoever did this, right? So Jeff and Terry, they can't be doing it unless they have somebody else doing this stuff. It really makes me mad that somebody came and is messing with my tiki bar, because I mean
that's twice now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're. I wonder if that's what they were trying to do the first time.
What does it mean? Get ready.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
That can mean anything.
What do you mean, did we?
That's the other thing. Is what the middle finger,
Did
right?
we for what?
Weber's the one that said F the lounge.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, right.
Now, do you think that could have they were, whoever did that was trying to do that when the tiki thing got broke? That maybe they had a plan for a while, and then he kind of let it cool down, and now he's coming back.
Actually, it could be that somebody could have knocked it off accidentally, and that's why they said, "Oops, my bad."
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It's weird because it's I don't understand the get ready at all. Losers, that's what whoever it is.
It's always loser this, loser that. That doesn't
but
mean
the middle
anything.
finger, I mean.
Yeah, it's F you, right?
And a ha-ha.
Or is it kind of F you guys, not really serious F you?
See, that makes me think ha-ha is JT.
That's exactly what...
JT always...
When you said ha-ha, it's the first thing I was thinking
ha-ha.
of. Yeah,
that's what... if you text them or something like that, you always get ba-ha-ha. You don't usually get ha-ha. It's usually ba-ha-ha. So I don't know why.
No, me neither.
But the middle finger is...
It was very poorly drawn, too.
It's Weberish.
Yeah.
Whoever did it knows how to get on here, on this property, without being detected.
It was a quick job, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we weren't in the house that long.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I came right in the front door, so I have no idea.
Like I said, and I was outside the whole time setting everything up.
So how long
and
were
then
you
Yanks came
in
over.
here?
Just when we came in, and Terry and Jeff came over, and that
So
was it.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Tops?
I don't even know if it was that long. 10, 15 minutes. So yeah, it was something
quick,
like that.
Yeah.
What time did they get here? Well, yeah, 'cause they were here about 10 minutes
That's what I
before
don't
me.
understand is then I went out over there to see if there was somebody parked on the side or out front. Nobody's there. Nobody's on the side street over here.
Yeah, Jeff went over there and checked.
Well, I went out front and looked.
Oh, you
there
went all the way
first.
around?
Yeah, and then I looked over here. There's nobody around. So I don't.
I mean, that's kind of assuming that they would have a getaway car. Suppose they
Right.
didn't.
Right.
They had to have.
Yeah, unless. If
Not
they,
so. There's one Mr. Trailman who knows all the ways through the woods.
That's a very valid point.
Who didn't come out again?
That is true. And it was weird because he wasn't like, I'm not coming out. He's like, it's doubtful, but you never know. So he always kind of kept the door
Right.
open, which is kind of weird because usually
Yeah.
it's either he is or he isn't.
Yeah, right.
What if
But
he's...
do you think he would put a middle finger? Well, unless he's
He
trying to
would do it
pretend that it's
in
Weber.
a joking way. I
or
mean,
if
he
he's
would,
pretending
yeah.
that it's Weber.
I mean, look, I've given my friends a middle finger before. I've said F you my friends before, just kidding around. You know what I mean? It's different coming from Kevin than it is from
Right.
Weber. You know what I mean? And it's also the tone that you say it. It
Yeah,
could be like, hey,
yeah,
F you.
I don't know. I just have a hard time feeling like Kevin would do something like that to me with my tiki bar.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing.
You know?
So I think, and it goes back to the same thing I thought with Jeff and Terry. Them not doing the thing with the idol. What do they call it? Tiki idol.
The tiki statue they
Yeah.
had.
It's because if they would have broken it, they would either replace it before they said, "Hey, we broke it," and then you would have run outside and have been a fresh
Well,
one out
that's the
there.
thing. I think that JT would do the same thing. I think he would replace it. I think Jesse would do the same
That's a
thing.
great point, too.
I don't
I mean,
think
that's a
any of
valid
those
point.
guys would not replace it unless they couldn't find one to replace.
An
That's
idea
a
would
big-
be maybe like because we have it the graffiti like, on camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like handwriting is a thing, right?
Right.
Maybe you can next time Weber or Kevin's here, if they do ever come back, we can like have them like write something and compare the handwriting from.
We
that.
should compare it to the other times we've
But
got
if you
spray
tell them,
paint.
they're gonna probably change it up, right?
But
Yeah.
we make it some other thing. Like you're
Like a
signing
spray
like
paint
a
challenge.
Oh,
you're
like
signing something.
Or like we're playing. What's that game where you draw like
Like Pictionary, sort
or
of?
so- a
Oh,
phrase? You gotta
Pictionary
write a
with spray paint.
phrase. You gotta write a phrase or something.
It could be a Pictionary spray paint challenge.
Huh?
or
Where
like
are we gonna do? Where are we gonna do that at?
Outside?
On what? On my house?
No, but like.
Yeah, let's spray paint the side of your house. We'll play Pictionary on
Let's
it.
spray paint my car.
We'll play Pictionary on the side of Joe's car.
It's fine. I gotta watch it first, and I'll watch it afterwards.
Why would you watch it first if you just had to watch it again?
If you could, if
Good
there,
point.
if there's a way that we could think of how we could get them
like
to
hey
write.
hangman. You put giant
Yeah.
letters,
Like
right?
a regular, like you're saying,
Yeah.
writing with a marker. I think it's different.
We're gonna take the still picture of the writing out there, and then have their handwriting. Like,
I see how you loop your L's here.
And then the next thing you know, we're gonna be like, yo, it could be Joe, it could be Kevin, it could be Weber, it could be Larry.
all the
it could-
same.
yeah.
Well, I feel like you would write differently with a spray paint than you would with a marker or something. That's what I'm
I think
saying.
you have a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think I would think you would.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Well, when we wrote over Jeff and Terry's, I don't think that I wrote like I
Yeah, right, exactly.
write, but I don't know really.
You try, maybe, but it can't be the same thing. Unless you're drawing a big line.
Yeah,
Who
because
knows?
it's not the.
Yeah,
There might be certain ways that you would make it A or a certain.
I hear
letter.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the exclamation point too. Could be, maybe you do like a big like triangle thing. Like there's little details you can
Yeah.
like find.
Or like a little
Yeah.
heart underneath.
Yeah, like whoever wrote that, I don't feel like they have any artistic ability whatsoever. I mean, they.
With the middle finger. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah, that was bad.
that was pretty bad.
That was bad.
And the ha just reminds me of JT for like I said, because he always, although he says bah ha ha, but I don't know.
Maybe we can fit the bar.
They were in a rush too.
It
And why would he put a signifier that makes it very obvious that it's him?
That's true too. He wouldn't put Baja. Because who else says that?
Right. Nobody does.
Yeah.
But then, see, that's what I'm saying. Is like, would Weber put a middle finger to incriminate himself? I don't know.
I wouldn't have put the middle finger to F you until you said it. It makes sense. that's what it means. I just wasn't thinking that at all.
It's
when I
almost
saw
like
it.
somebody's doing this stuff to try to make it look like it's somebody else. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Just like the
100%.
note, like we talked about before, with the note where it said Weber's the pure one, which would make us automatically think, oh, it's got to be Weber doing this. But then, what about the Weber phone call to me? How's that?
Unless it's all part of it.
Have we been over everyone's like motives and stuff? Because if all the things are trying to like get us to like point fingers at each other, they're trying to split the lounge apart. So having motives for each person could be.
That sounds like a Weber thing to do.
It does, and the thing is they actually made it a little bit stronger because the key people they made stronger. So, you know, it's just like with Jeff and Terry now. I have to believe that it's not them.
I agree.
But it
I
can
agree.
be somebody. It can be somebody that they're connected with.
It could be, but they might not know about it.
Yeah,
Or they're being manipulated to do certain things.
I don't know because I didn't really look at them like afterwards, but they seemed like they were like pissed off that somebody.
Oh yeah,
did that.
they were shocked. Jeff went right outside, was looking out there.
Yeah.
He was going through the area. Yeah, he even got a tick on him, looking out there.
And he probably bought that tick from his house.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we were over there for what 10 minutes one time, and he had a tick on him.
Oh,
If
I hate
that.
ticks.
Yeah.
They're horrible creatures.
I hate ticks.
Yeah,
I just don't know anymore, and I really don't. But I don't even want to point fingers because I don't know who to point them at anymore.
There's nobody. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Who else can you point at unless we just gotta? I don't know. I don't even know.
But somebody did bring a good point when Tom said something about somebody knows the pathway and everything. We didn't even look at the woods.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So he could have came back through the woods, did that, and then been hiding in the woods, and he could have been part of this all along.
Could've just waited.
Which we were talking about, I think, last time too, is that Kevin is he's a common denominator in all of this too,
mm-hmm.
and he would be the least likely that we would ever think that would do it.
And he's cool enough with everybody to work with anybody.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, right?
Yeah, right. It could be him, JT.
Yep.
They've been buddies for
Yep.
They had that man crush on each
Yeah, they
other.
still kind of did bromance.
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, you know what? I don't even want to think about it anymore. I got to wash all that crap off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do it right away, but I get it. You have to do that challenge.
Yeah, I knew they were going to take a long time, and I knew it was going to go to dark time.
Yeah. It did take a while.
Because croquet always takes a long time.
Yeah. That was you do the lowest runs. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And don't forget to like and comment down below if you want to see more videos like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. And what?